is I did some self-infliction, and I'm quite aware of what I'm doing. I just struggle with trying to get out of the rut and trying to really change things so that I can benefit myself and also help others. So this story will also help someone on a journey that they can see the faith in themselves and get the prayers that they need, get the strength that you need to move forward, and that's the key. It took me a lot of time. I needed to just disassociate myself from everyone else to really dig into what's going on here. Why am I thinking this way? Why am I feeling this way? And how can I help myself get out of it? And yesterday was the eclipse, so I actually just felt so vibrant. To me, it was like an awakening, a different kind of awakening, where I felt like I was drawn to it in an odd sort of way, and that I needed to do something for myself and to change my circumstance. So my thoughts were to have a 21-day fast starting yesterday. Today is the day after the eclipse. So I was supposed to start it on the 20th. Today is August the 21st, and I didn't do it. I started off and I fasted up until 5 o'clock, and then I started to binge again. Old habits kick in. But today, after doing some research last night and reading, I can do this. So I'm just sharing my journey with you guys. I'll have some pictures here, and 21 days later I'll come in again and give you some growth and information as to how I feel. And hello everyone. So I wanted to come in and give you guys an update as in regards to my fast. So I think I'm in day 10 at this point. At the 7-day mark, I started switching from just water all day to watermelon juice. Because my energy level is just really low, and I have a low blood pressure generally, and it's even lower now. So my energy levels are really, really depleted. But the watermelon has helped. The last couple of days has helped with my energy level, and I feel overall pretty productive. I'm able to do stuff and get things done as I need to. Excuse my hair and look right now. I'm sort of raw. But yeah, some of the things that I wanted to share with you guys that you should be aware of, or at least that happened to me. Each person is different. So I just, would get really, really tired. I had some tingling in my fingers, and again, that's because my blood sugar is so low and my pressure as well. So around day 4 of the fast, I started incorporating Dead Sea salt water into my regimen of water fasting. So I would boil a cup of water and add some Dead Sea salt to that. And just like I add a 1/4 cup to 8 ounces once a day, not more than that, maybe twice a day if I was really feeling really tired. And that really helped. And it also helps cleanse out your intestines and stuff. So yeah, so that's pretty much where I am now as far as the weight loss goes, which is a byproduct of the fasting. I got on the scale, I think, 2 days ago, and at that point, I had lost 13 pounds. So from being on this fast so far of 10 days, I don't know what my weight is today, but I lost 13 pounds. So it's just amazing. And not only that, I just don't want to focus on the weight aspect of it, because again, that's a byproduct. But if you're a spiritual person and you pray, and you can pray to whatever you believe in, but I believe in God. So I pray daily, multi times, and I've just been in a different spiritual realm. Things are just being shown to me. God is just making my senses a little bit more clear, like I can hear things. I mean, I always had really good hearing as well, but I can like hear things that I normally couldn't hear. I smell things sometimes to awaken me to do this or to do that. I mean, it's just amazing, and a lot of you guys probably don't understand this if you're not a spiritual person, but it's something that I know to be true as a believer. So I just wanted to share that with you guys too. And I'll come in again and give you an update. Again, this is a 21-day fast, so we're at day 10. Update. I think I'm about 4 days away from the end of my 21-day fast, and I just wanted to come in and share some things. I am constantly hungry, guys. But you know, it's a mind over matter thing. I hear my stomach growling all the time. And I just, you know, say, yeah, I'll get over this and drink some more water or something like that. I did mention before that I was going to start after 7 days drinking watermelon, and I did. I juiced the watermelon, but I sort of got tired of that, so I started doing it, drinking the watermelon juice every other day. And that just gives me a little bit of a kick of energy. The one thing that I have noticed as well is that my blood sugar level is often really, really low. So I'll get like tingling and coldness. I definitely get really, really cold quickly. And you know, my energy level sometimes depletes just from like walking upstairs or doing some light exertion or something like that. So I do have to take my time and pace myself. I have noticed as far as the blood sugar and the hunger pains, I have lost weight. I've lost, I don't know what the total amount is. Yeah, it's about 17 pounds so far, and I'm down to dress sizes. So yeah, that's sort of nice, something to get used to. But I do plan on changing my whole habits. I was a pescatarian prior to this fast. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. So I ate fish, pretty much vegetarian lifestyle. But I think I'm going to actually give up fish and just become a vegetarian, slightly vegan. My ultimate goal is to become vegan. But for now, I'm going to still be vegetarian and just give up the fish. So, yeah. So, speaking of ending the fast, what I plan to do is have soup for the first week. The Tuesday of September the 11th will be my last day, so I'm not quite sure when I'll have this complete video posted, because I'll have to do some editing and so forth. But September the 11th is my official last day. My birthday is September the 12th. So it's funny how it all worked out to work up to my birthday as my birthday treat. So I can eat, yay, for my birthday. But I will not overdo it for the first week. So I am making a barley cabbage kale soup. And I got all the ingredients for that, and I plan on eating that like twice a day for the first day, probably once a day, just to see how my stomach sort of acclimates to it, and then after that, twice a day for the first week. And I may make another soup somewhere in there, but pretty much something that's easy digestible and light on my stomach. It's been about 4 days after the fast now, and I've resumed eating. The first day I ate soup. I actually had 3 meals, and I think that probably was a little bit too much. I should have probably started off with just 1 meal, because I did have some stomach pains, some faintness that was like causing me to feel hot, cold, and just sort of clammy. And this is just my body, and it was a really, really amazing journey. I was able to fight my mind in many ways to say, you know what, I can do this regardless of how hungry I was and how the food smelled that other people were eating, or thoughts. You know, the funny thing is I found myself watching a lot of cooking videos, a lot of food preparation, but you know, I still had the willpower to maintain and resist. And daily I would take baths, saltwater baths, and that really helped to cleanse out. Like I would feel like really rejuvenated after the bath. It would sometimes deplete my energy, but when I would go to sleep eventually, I just felt so renewed. So I do highly recommend anyone that's on a water fast to take saltwater baths. And also to make sure whatever you're putting on your skin be all natural as well. You don't want to have all the toxins purging out of your intestines and so forth, and then you're putting toxins on your skin topically. So be very careful of that. But anyway, I think I pretty much summed up the whole process, everything that happened for the most part with me. And keep that in mind if you actually do a fast, to just take it light and maybe stick with just 1 meal for the first day, and then maybe 2 meals for the second day and 3 meals for the third day. But stick with soups for the first 3 days to really lighten your load of allowing your stomach to digest again and to be able to absorb nutrients following a water fast. Other than that, it was a very great experience. It was a very spiritual experience. It tested my strength, it tested my mind power, and moving forward, I definitely want to continue to do this once a month for maybe a day or 3 days at a time on a regular basis, so that I can continue to purge out things that need to be purged out of my body, toxins and so forth. I hope this inspires someone else. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, show love and kindness and take care of yourself. And stay tuned for the pictures.